necklace. Diamonds got the flu, try not to catch this. I left that.
In reality, I'm just an average Joe with a simple life. No American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell any food. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers. This year. Here's Smith. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's It's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Noel. Fires it up. Rebound by Smith. The 76ers trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Freak throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Dishes it to Noel. The pass to Freak. Jacks up a 3. And Embiid throws it down.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Crawford drives in. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
Well, Kevin, he said that they didn't want to take what the defense gave them tonight, saying we need to play our game. I told my guys to go right at their defenders and make plays happen. If we sit back and don't be the more aggressive team, we'll just be digging a hole for ourselves. Sounds like they have confidence in their ability to score, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does, their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Chris Paul, 4th.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. If he can keep it up, I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level.
So, for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Green, and it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. All sorts of time. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his first basket of the night. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And it's Freak missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. It's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
From downtown, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rivers kicks to Pierce. 4 seconds left. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the free throw, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Austin Rivers making NBA history last season. His father, Doc, is the head coach, of course, of the Clippers. And he talked about...
And I think it's because we've always had that.
Always an entertaining dynamic when you have a father coaching his son. We've seen it here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldrich. Griffin comes in for Pierce. Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Chris Paul subbed in for Rivers. And so in the game for the 76ers, the lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Freak is out there with Ish Smith. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And for the Clippers and flopping. Part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Freak. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Freak's got 6.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
The 76ers trail by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He finished with 24 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Paul dishes to Green. They get it again, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're number 1 in... block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Paul passes to Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan the screen. Redick inside the line. And the shot falls short this time.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And so he hits the